checking out Utah's opening lineup. Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Collier out there with Keontae Jordan. And it's Bailey into the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Here's New Orleans. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler a screen on Murray. Collier and the Jazz, another 3.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now, here's Poole. Messi's shot is good.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Down low. Knocks it loose. Kicks it out to Williamson. Poole against George. And it's good for 2. Poole's got 5 now.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. They set the pick to the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
Collier at the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Collier. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Jazz leading by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Stolen. To the wing on the left. Back to Williamson. Poole outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He has 7.
And no shortage of confidence in Poole's game.
Pass to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Markkanen. And stolen by Williamson. Murray, the pass to Williamson. Outside for Murray. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. It's deflected. Bailey passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the slam.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
Pelicans trail by 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Here's Messi. Poole looking it over. And it's in there. Poole's got 9.
Tightly contested, but Poole can make shots with guys hanging all over.
Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. For New Orleans, they've got 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Poole's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Here's Collier. Jazz passing it around. George with the bounce pass. Bailey. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Poole. 11 points in the game. Messi's shot is good.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
The Jazz with the lead. Outside, George. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Messi. And here is Poole. Plays it up and banks it in. Poole's got 13 points.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Now, here is George. Now, Kessler. Pass to Collier. Now George fires for 3. They get it back. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. The Pelicans trailed. Now Poole, 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to George. For 3. Rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Here's George. He has yet to score. Pass to Collier. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities. Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Williamson finds Alvarado. Fades away, and it's Williamson missing. And here's Utah. Pass to Collier. Jones against Markkanen. 5 to shoot. From deep, George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 3 on 3. Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
On the wing, George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The tray, and it's Collier missing. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Utah, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Filipowski.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Kevon Looney comes in for Yves Missi, and Hawkins subbed in for Trey Murphy.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
Williams passes to Hendricks. With the fadeaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hawkins shot good. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Filipowski. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Now Alvarado. Williamson outside. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, look, you can put Zion on either side of the pick and roll, and it's good action for this team.
.46 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside, pulls it up, and Nurkic gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williamson right side. They set the screen. That evens the score.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Out to the wing. Driving in. The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And here's Hawkins over Williams. And no good in the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Williams is out there with Filipowski. And Hendricks in at the 3. It's good. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for Utah.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Hawkins against Williams. Hawkins with it. Clock at 6. In the pass to Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. The Jazz shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Hendricks. Back to Williams. Over Jones. The shot by Williams, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Guys, back to you.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Filipowski. Jazz passing it around. From deep. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. Now Alvarado. Defended by Filipowski. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Loads it up. Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Jazz making a switch here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Murray down low, defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
So quick to get off his feet. Bailey has the instincts and the length to be an impact defender.
Nurkic setting the pick for Bailey. Shoots over Poole. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in.
Number 22, Derek Queen.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. Now, Filipowski. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Pass to Filipowski. And here's Nurkic, defended by Jones. George with no one around. The Jazz with another miss. Pelicans leading by 5. Murray looking around. Jones kicks to Poole. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. The rebound by the Jazz.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. They get the rebound and finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
And Jones has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, George. Going inside.
For New Orleans.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Now here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. Poole outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now, here is George. He's got 5. Pass to Filipowski. Fade away. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game, and we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get.
Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Baylor, guarded by Poole. Pass to Filipowski. Shot from 16, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messi finds Poole. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. He has 6. And here's George. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Murray left side. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Collier. He's got 8. To the middle. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. George against Poole. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. He lobs it up, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Pelicans leading by 3. And here is Murray. The kick out to Poole. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Goes up, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, yeah, you got to keep pace with Murray on the break, or this is exactly what will happen.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Collier. Here's Markkanen. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Messi. And here is Murray. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Here's Collier. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bailey misses. Poole outside. Over Markkanen. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 6. Outside, Markkanen. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Bailey misses. The Pelicans shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. That one falls.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. From the arc. And Bailey gets it to go on the assist by
3
George.
points.
George has got assist number 5 here tonight. There's a good screen. Murray, the pass to Poole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bailey. Now Markkanen, the 3 ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
11 feet away. Murray, good. Murray's got 11 points. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
There's the pick. Outside, George misses the 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Pelicans leading by 5. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Clock at 6. The 3 from Poole. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler with it. Over Messi. And again, it's Utah.
Well, when you have the size Kessler has, you just want them to keep giving you the ball inside out there.
Murray outside. Down low. A shot by Messi, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Outside, George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. George has got 7 points in the game.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Pass to Messi. Here's the screen. Murray for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poole with the steal. On the wing, Murray. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Messi's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Outside, George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 19 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pass to George. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kessler finds George. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. George has got 4 this quarter.
What a finish inside from George, showing he can handle physical defense.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 3-point lead. Murray outside. Free throw line jump shot. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, Murray can certainly break you down with his ball handling. He has got a terrific skill set.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Kessler up top. Pass to Bailey. To the wing right side. Kessler the screen. Here's Collier. That one, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Now here's Williamson. Over Bailey. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Jazz trail by 10. Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Bailey with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how can you not love this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Poole. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. And Utah, another 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Poole outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Here's Collier. He's got 8. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans leading by 7. Williamson finds Murray. To the paint. Here's Poole. Count that one. Poole's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Collier. Pass to George. Now Kessler. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Boy, once Ace Bailey gets it going, good luck slowing him down. He can make just about any shot on any type of defender.
Now Messi. Pass to Poole. Puts up a three, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Collier. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. And here is Murray. Now here's Williamson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And it's 9 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Bailey. Back to Markkanen. On the wing, George. 9 points in the game so far. Doesn't get it to drop for him. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Jazz trail by 11. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jones checked in for Williamson. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for the Jazz. Kessler passes to Collier. From deep, George. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Murray. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Filipowski.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pelicans leading by 9. Murray left side. Poole outside. Shoots from the corner, and there's Murray on the assist from Poole. Murray's got 15.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Bailey passes to Kessler. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Looney's checked in for Ed Messi. And Utah with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Pass to Jones. Here's Looney. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And it's Utah with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. George looking around. Filipowski passes to Collier. Outside, George sinks the three-pointer. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. They set the pick over Collier. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Jazz trail by 8. Nurkic the pass to Collier. Now Bailey. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Fader on the way. Pelicans with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
They've led by as many as 11 points. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Outside, Jones. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Cool, no good. Jazz have gone better than 53% before since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Filipowski passes to Bailey. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Poole. Here's Collier, and Utah another three.
For their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Murray outside. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shot. He knocks that one away with authority.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Looney kicks to Murray. Back to Looney, and he banks in the layup. Looney's got his first basket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's a spot on the floor Bailey can really make his own, especially at that size.
Now Murray. He's got 15. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Poole. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Williams. Filipowski's out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hawkins. Pulls up. And it's Williamson missing. Jazz shooting and efficient, 53% from the field. Markkanen in the corner. Jazz passing it around. High post, Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Sinks that one from the post.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Hawkins, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Yeah, Hawkins seems pretty confident shooting from any spot on the arc.
Outside, Markkanen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Jones. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Pass to Williams. Here's Nurkic, defended by Jones. To take the lead, and Nurkic lays it in.
Hey guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
Gets it out to Hawkins. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Williams. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 5 on the clock. Markkanen a screen on Hawkins. Williams shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Outside, Jones. Loads it up for Williamson. Screen by Nurkic. Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
The Jazz with the timeout.
Put your hands together and show some love. That was your Pelican breaker.
Mesey's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Kessler's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. At the elbow, Nurkic. Pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Yes! And the foul.
Basket's good.
Defensive
It's
foul.
going to be on Zion Williamson.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
At the line
Well,
for
they've
one.
clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And Kessler, no good on that one.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
Mr. Williamson, there's the three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And here is Williams. And Filipowski now top of the key. Shoots. The Jazz with another miss. The Pelicans have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Alvarado off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Filipowski. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
To the inside. And Mesey with the jam.
That's a good find from Zion, showing off his vision there.
With the assist.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Williams. Kessler, a screen on Hawkins. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Markkanen against Jones. Three-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mesey finds Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Alvarado. There's Williamson with the three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Just sit there. Just sit back. That's bad. Look up. You're on the big screen.
New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray's subbed in for Jose Alvarado. On defense, Utah. Pass to Murray. Now, Misi. And here is Poole. Murray for three. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Murray outside. The kick out to Poole. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Back to Kessler. Pass to Collier. Takes it out to Markkanen. George takes a 2-pointer. Here's Kessler. And he drops it in from the low post. Kessler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Murray outside. Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that. Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Poole against George. Misi, and Misi throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Misi. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Misi. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lauri is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
And there's the dunk.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Jazz leading by 6. Here's Collier. Now getting outside. And get the 3. Murray with it. Now Poole. Misses the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Kessler. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson. Showing off the post moves right there.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
Here's Bailey. Deflects the pass. Now Kessler. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now getting outside. And 101 left here in the fourth quarter. That one is off. The Pelicans shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Now Poole. Here's Murray. Puts it up. Kessler pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So they foul intentionally.
DeJounte Murray. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz. Collier. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And timeout called by Willie Green. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Now Poole. Here's Williamson. Now Poole. Outside Murray. No good from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeJounte Murray. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for Utah. Collier. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires from way outside. That does not go. So we see the Jazz get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go.
just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Walker Kessler.